What's up guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you haven't already, please make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps me out and I appreciate it a lot. I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone who came to the stream and has been supporting me recently. It's like really meant the world to me. So without further ado, please enjoy. So here we are on day 101, finishing up the creeper farm as you guys can see. We made an AFK platform and even tried to test it out to see how much gunpowder it would give us, and it gave us a decent amount. As you can see here, we actually made some rockets and then we took it and we flew for the first time ever in Minecraft, which is pretty exciting. So starting day 103, we went to the skeleton farm that I had from before, and I even started to shear some leaves. Shear leaves, is that what you used to call it? Because I wanted to make an Enderman farm. Is it shearing leaves? Yeah, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. Day 104, almost died right there. But it's okay, we move on, and we started our Enderman farm. This got a little bit scary because I actually did fall right there, and I was really scared I was going to fall into the void. But I managed to save myself, and we were able to put down the scariest part of the Enderman farm. Day 105, you can really start to see that the Enderman farm is taking shape. On day 106, I attempt to get the Endermite. I was having really terrible luck trying to get the Endermite. I had to kill several Endermen and throw a few stacks, but eventually, as you see, we got it, and we named our little guy Jeff. Day 109, we start to drop Jeff down, and you can see the Endermen are starting to pile up, and we got a beautiful Enderman farm now working for us. On day 109, I decided to make it a little bit safer because I was a little scared I was going to fall off. We also decided to AFK at the creeper farm for a little bit because we were running low on rockets. Now here's a little bit of something I call foreshadowing for what's next, but we did need a few more leaves just to finish. So back to the end I go and I start to lay some glass. As you can see, I decide not to finish it. And that's a common theme. I also make this disgusting looking thing. I don't even know what to say about it. I for some reason think spending a whole nother day on it is gonna somehow make this look nicer, but I soon realized it doesn't. So I decided to go to the nether and start on our very first big project. Now I can't tell you why, but I chose to do a nether hub before making a very nice house. Day 114 started with trading, getting a bit of blackstone, and getting some XP and burning a lot from mining netherrack. And so it begins, our first project. I wanted to challenge myself, so I went with a circle. I didn't really have much of a plan. All I knew was that I wanted a circle and I wanted to use blackstone. Day 117 started with some farming, gotta get some golden carrots, you know, and I had to set up some chests because we were getting a lot of netherrack from how much we were mining. I thought of these cool towers to put on the sides and I really started to like it, so I kept making more and eventually that's the design we went with. I needed more blackstone and we ran into a piece of netherite scrap, which was pretty cool, I thought. I took most of day 19 to just really get down the plans for the walls and what I wanted to do with them. On day 120, I built another tower and I killed some more endermen, and I also took more time to plan out the walls. They were a little bit tricky. It's day 121 and I'm clearing some things up. I need more blackstone, of course, and I try out these walls. Don't like them at all, so I decide, you know what? Screw the walls. Let's start on the floors, and you're about to see the cool pattern that I came up with. On day 122, I started to remove the floors so that I could put in the wood, and I went with this cool stripped wood, stripped logs pattern, and I thought it was pretty cool, so that's what I did for day 122. Day 123, we got more wood. I don't think it's hard to find. And then we also found some buried treasure, or a buried treasure map. We put in some more floors, and that was it for day 123. Day 124, we followed the buried treasure, and we actually found it, and this is what we got. Whoa, how cool, great. And then we got more wood, because we need a lot for these floors. It's an expensive floor, you know what I mean? Expensive taste, it's costly, okay? Day 125, removing the floor is getting a little bit dangerous and kind of scary. We start stripping more of the logs and it's looking better every time. We have to go get more XP because our armor keeps breaking and our tools keep breaking, but that's fine. You know us, we need to go back and get more wood because we never can plan for all of this stuff. You know what I mean? Not really much to say for 126. It's pretty much the same as 125. You know, we're finishing up the floor. Day 127, this guy has a fire aspect sword. That's cool. I stripped some more logs and it's looking better every time. Every time. What a surprise. More wood, more stripping of the logs. It is what it is. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Can you believe this? 129, we finally strip all the wood and our floors are finished. It's looking beautiful, but now it is time to go back to the walls, and the walls are so difficult because we don't exactly know what we want to do. So we got more blackstone because obviously we need more. We always need more. That's the theme of this. On day 130, we're moving closer in the direction of our design, our final design, but we're not quite there yet, so we get some more of these shroom lights. Day 131 rolls around and we start to get crazy with our ideas. I don't know what we're thinking, but we gotta go back to trading. We gotta get some sand, you know, we gotta cool off, and we get some red glass, and we put that there, and that's not what we want, but you'll see where the red glass goes later. Finally, we settle on our design. It is the quartz. Moving on to day 132, we need to get a ton of quartz for this build, you know, this build is expensive. It's an expensive build. We start on the dome, you know, and it's not a perfect dome, all right, don't get me wrong, but we decided to do that and that's hideous, so we take it down. We take that down right away. After that, we're going on to day 133 and we AFK for a bit. Day 134 rolls around and we're going to do more progress on the dome. This is going to get a little repetitive for you guys, so if you want to skip ahead, feel free to do so. Hey, what'd I tell you? It's going to get a little bit repetitive, alright? It's going to get a little repetitive, I don't know what to tell you, but we got to clear out some of this netherrack. It's getting all over the place. And now we're on fire, so I don't know what's going on. Day 136, we need more red glass. That's as simple as that. We go back to putting more up, and we're on fire again. You know, it's a common cycle, alright? 137, we're breaking some blocks, we're placing some blocks, and there's a ghast in our build. You'll see more about that later, but right now, we got to get some XP. I actually ran out of coal, so I need to go grab some more in the mines, so I did a little bit more mining for the next few days. Day 141, we are finding every single ore under the sun. Oh my goodness, bars. We even find some diamonds, you know? So we're feeling pretty lucky. We got some netherite scrap that we're going to smelt, some iron, and we're getting things going here. Day 142, we're back in the mines, we find some more diamonds, we keep this going, and we even find a little bit of a cheeky spider spawner. We light it up, nothing too special here, but we also end up finding a emerald, which is cool. We have fortune now on our pick, so that's pretty nice. We got a mine shaft, and we decide to make our little wall of diamonds, or what, like we call it, the flex wall. 143, leave it to me. We're back at the dome, clearing some more netherrack. We're getting this thing going. It is almost finished. Day 144, lots of lava pouring down. It's pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie, when you're working with wood below, but we finally placed the last block and seal off the dome, if you will. But yeah, and if you want to look at the floors down from this angle, I think it's a great look. Don't you? Don't you? Not much to say for 145. We got some melons and we did some trades. That's about it. 146 though, I'm not playing around. We had 2 ghasts in our nether hub, and we also decided to go ahead and make a little bit of a cheeky melon farm. How many times have I said cheeky in this video? I'm not sure. Day 147, we started laying down the tracks and we kind of got the melon farm going a little bit. We did some hoeing, put the pistons down, and even bone mealed the melon seeds. Day 148, we did a bit of an AFK test to see it wasn't working that well, and I couldn't really figure out why. I got a name tag and tried to call this dinner bone, but that was a big fail. Most of you probably know why. Day 149, I tried another AFK test, this time working a little bit better. And now I needed to gather a little bit more quartz. Well, it's day 150 and I'm still gathering quartz. Do you know where this is going? Day 151, still gathering quartz. Nothing to show for 152. Day 153, we had to go back netherite mining because I think it was about time that we got an OP pick. And so there we go, we made our pick 6 and that was one of our best picks. And we got more quartz, of course. Look how good our armor is. 2 of them do nothing. Other than that, we got quartz. On day 155, I start using TNT to go netherite mining. And it wasn't as successful, but we still found some. Day 156, the moment you've all been waiting for, the big project, the big circle, it's on its way. Day 157, I can't begin to express how frustrated I am when this circle is not lining up. I can't tell you. Day 158, we still haven't figured it out. We can't seem to figure out why this circle doesn't work. From above, it looks okay. But on day 159, we decide that we're going to just start filling it in a little bit and we'll go from there. Day 160, I take a little flight up and down and it looks fine, so we're gonna run with it for a second. We're just gonna fill in and go from there. After taking a break, I decided I was gonna tear down the entire circle because I needed it to be perfect. Okay, I needed it. Day 162, I decided to make a cross through the circle, and by far that was the most effective way of making these circles. Day 163, we have a quick little look around and it is a perfect circle. It all lines up finally. So we remove the dirt, we remove the blackstone, and we are happy. Day 163 finished. On day 164, we start by farming. And after that, we need to go mining because we don't have enough stone for all of this. 165, we continue to go mining, but then we decide to go netherite mining because we need a fortune pickaxe. Or a silk touch pickaxe, my bad. So on day 166, we got that silk touch pickaxe that we really needed, and after we healed all our tools and things, we carried on mining and getting the stone we needed for the circle. Day 167 rolled around and we still needed more stone than even that, but we went ahead and started placing what we had, and it started to look pretty decent, and I was happy with how it was coming along. Day 167, and we continued to place down more stone and heal our tools, and this is kind of a reoccurring cycle. As you see in day 168, we need to get more stone, so we go down in the mines and we place more stone. And day 169, oh what a surprise, we are getting more stone. Crazy how that works, right? So while we're mining away, we're also still looking for diamonds, which we do end up finding, which is great, and we add that to our little diamond flex wall. So instead of mining more and getting more resources, I decided to place the stone that I have down like an idiot, not even realizing, hey, you might need to get more stone. But day 170 rolls around and we continue to place the stone because we really don't care. Day 171, and we realize we might need a super smelter, right? So we start making this super smelter right next to our portal, which is very important for the design. On day 172, we get the thing going and we heal our things at the Enderman farm. We need a bit more stone, obviously, and we start placing it, which is great. We have a super smelter now. On day 173, we're also looking at the circle, and that would be that. Day 174 rolls around, and we get to getting some quartz and also farming some nether stuff, because that's the kind of theme I want to go for in the super smelter room. And it starts to really come together when I put the walls up, and I think it looks really good. Day 175, we just continue to do that, and obviously we need to go back to the nether to get more things because I can never get it the first try. So I start to place the walls a little bit more, put some of this stuff up there, and yeah, I gotta go back to the skeleton farm to get bone meal so I can bone meal the ground, and it's starting to look really good. Day 176 rolls around. We haven't quite finished the ceiling, but we still need more materials because we can't get it the first time. You guys know this already. We take down some of these piglins, or whatever you want to call them, and we put in more of the walls and the ceiling. So it's really starting to come together now, as you guys can see. Day 177, and we are so close to finishing it, yet we still have that little, yep, right there, that piece is hiding, and we add a few things just for a little bit of flair. We go back to the skeleton form to get more bone meal so we can bone meal that a little bit more. Day 178 rolls around, and we get to the Enderman farm to heal our things, and we also decide to smelt a little bit more stone so we can work more on the circle. Guys, I don't think you understand how big this circle really is, okay? It is a big circle, right? It is so big that we spend a whole nother day just placing stone, and as you guys can probably tell, we're not even that close to finishing this thing. Not even a smidgen, if that's a word. But we decided to take a break and do some trading. On day 180, guess what? We need more stone. Crazy. Isn't that crazy? So we also, might as well pick up some diamonds, I guess, and finish our little flex wall, you can call it. We need to heal our tools, as usual, so we use our trusty little Enderman farm, and we get back to making some more stone, which then we get back to placing instead of making sure that we have all the stone that we need to place, right? The only thing I could say now is by this point we're getting a little bit closer to really finishing the circle, which is fantastic news. By day 183 it's looking like it's done. So we go up for a little flight check and it looks good, and now it's time to fight the wither skeletons. We get one on our second try, which was pretty crazy and is not how our luck goes for the rest of the time, as you guys will see. Day 184, we are still hopeful after our first head that was dropped, and we even decide to start to clear out some of the chunks. Soon it becomes apparent that we are just lucky to even see a wither skeleton, let alone a head, and obviously these blazes want to make our lives terrible, so they keep setting us on fire. Every time we see a wither skeleton, we get a little bit excited, yet our morale quickly drains as they are not dropping us anything. As you could just see the days going by and how long we're spending on getting these silly wither heads, or skeleton heads, wither skeleton heads, whatever you want to call it. We just keep getting burned, and it is just not fun whatsoever. Day 188, and finally, thank God, we have managed to obtain all 3 heads. And no, I'm not going to fight it like a normal person. I'm going to do it in the end, like a wimp, because I'm not losing this world. No thank you. I gotta heal all my things before I do so, and let's get to it. The wither. Boom. Oh my god, it's so difficult. Wait. We killed it. Day 189, and we craft our first beacon. Day 190, we bring our beacon all the way down to our mine shaft, and we just throw it down there for fun. For funsies, I start on the circle, the second part of the circle, which seems to be going a lot smoother than the first part. Day 191, we start with a little bit of farming and continue working on the circle. We're getting pretty close to day 200, so we didn't want to do anything too crazy. Or did we? Day 192, we're getting some more sand so that we can make more TNT to get some more netherite, because it's a little ridiculous that we still have some diamond tools at this point. Day 193, we make our netherite sword and our netherite axe. It becomes very clear we don't have enough iron for a full beacon, so what do we need to do? Oh, let's make an iron farm. Yeah, I don't want to go crazy or anything. No one told me that moving villagers was going to be impossible. So that's what we did for the next few days. I started towering up, trying to make a little bit of an iron farm here, and this part was easy. It was just this part that was not easy. This guy ran away from us, so we just decided to put him up there and place him in his spot, which actually worked okay. We then got the zombie to go up there and put him in his place, and we got the last few guys. Oh yeah, this guy died. Whatever, we got another one, and then we put this guy in his space. So we got the iron farm, or the villagers, in the spot where we needed it. Next part was to get the iron golems ready, and this is day 198. It was hard to be mad that I kept falling into lava because it was day 199 of surviving 200 days, and as you can see, we're going to hit it right here. I just want to say thank you to everyone who came on this journey with me. It was a fun ride, and I'll see you at day 300. If you got this far, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys.